what is the latest in Hong Kong's economy?
I think in terms of economy, Hong Kong economy has been down. And there are new laws saying that any U.S. businessman or any the preachers want to be there can be vulnerable, being blended as a spy, espionage. So it is kind of the new law ever since 2024. Okay, this new law would really have a 2023. This new Article 23 legislation would blend anyone as a spy very easily. Of course, there are some criteria, but it's arbitrary and they are vague in terms of definition. So there's no rule of law because the pillar of rule of law is about the clarity of the legal concepts, okay, and also protection of human rights. Adopt a proportionality test about the human rights kind of restrictions. Now these are all gone. With the national security law, national security will precede any kind of freedom request. I think this is something very terrible in Hong Kong. Okay, and the business is not doing well. The house prices has plunged like 30%.
My goodness.
Okay, ever since 2020, and also the stock market, 80% was CCP controlled stocks companies, and this is not an international stock market. It's a kind of CCP centric with some features of international, but it's not very international. And the banking system still works. There's still Hong Kong dollars. There's still right. So these are still there, but the free exchange, foreign exchange, this system is still there. But I think this for the money laundering of some CCP big heads officials, but it's not really good for Hong Kongers. I know a lot of Hong Kongers living in Hong Kong. They're under huge pressure. Some having bookstores, then they cannot open easily. They will be being we call it yellow and versus blue. Blue, which is for CCP.
Okay.
And then yellow means against CCP. And some yellow bookstores will be blended as yellow, and it is anti-CCP. And they will see what kind of hygienic legislation have you been breached, and any kind of licensing agreement, and they will be scrutinized very harshly. Restaurants, etc. This is very important. But the people in Hong Kong have not lost their faith and hope as well. They have not lost. And I know that some of them maybe moving out, migrating elsewhere, but many of them stayed in Hong Kong. They have their own heart, and they say that somehow the light and also will be coming in the future, and they still have faith and hope about the future. And I think this the good thing about Hong Kong is that many people like myself were educated in Catholic or Christian schools. So we have the kind of base about our belief about the Almighty. So this is something that we know that the truth will not deteriorate and will still be doing the right thing, doing the justice thing, just thing, and also to have mercy on the weak people. I think this is something that we have